Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to Hippo. It's going to be a full guide, so I'm going to show you every single map, scrim map, or even not a scrim map. So the first map I'm going to be doing is called Urban. It's also like the green grassy map, you'll see. So this is the map right here, and all you want to do is you want to start 2 blocks from this direction, build up 2, go over 2 blocks, okay, just like this. It should look exactly like this. And then you want to go in here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then go over here, and then up, and over here. Then also, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And also, if you want to, you could do it here too. But you don't have to do the sides. So this is what it should look like. It's very hard to get into. Normally what you could do here is you could get in, and then you could literally just, you're blocked in here. Whereas with this Hippo, it's a lot harder to do that because you have to mine these blocks, and then you can get in. Then you're boxed in, and then you can just, ta-da, and then you score. The next map I'm going to be doing is called Outpost. Here's a map right here. You can see it has a window, the wind structure. This one's really easy. You just want to drop over to the side here, look up, spam click, spam click, spam click. This is very common. You want to look up, here, here, here. Doesn't have to be perfect, and just boom, 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 boom. Same thing over here. Obviously, you'll go a lot quicker, and then this is what it should look like. Here's me doing it fast. As you can see, it's very easy. Just like that. You don't need this extra side, but I just accidentally made it. Also, a common thing that you'll notice is this thing at the bottom. You might be confused why you're building it, but it's actually to stop, once again, your opponent from blocking in. If you're Perch Hippo, normally you're gonna have to do this, 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 and then you can block in. And it just takes a lot longer. The next map that I'm going to be doing is called Hyperfrost. It's like a blue map. It's pretty easy to recognize. So this next map is called Hyperfrost. So as you can see, this map is blue and it has side islands here. So what you want to do is just drop down here, place blocks like this, just like this, then drop here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously you can do this a lot quicker. 1, 2, over here, like this, like this. Then you have the mid part done. Now onto the sides where you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually go out here and then build on the side. And then you can create your Hippo like this. Then on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out on the side. And that's really it. You can see I have a wall here. Also, don't forget to place blocks in the front here. You don't have to place too many. Just like this, maybe. This is what the Hippo should look like about. Now I'm gonna speedrun it. And yeah, that's it. Moving on to the next map, which is actually called Fortress. It's a Minecraft map, just like a lot of these, actually. So actually, quick tip here, when you're falling from your skybox, you want to go down here, opposed to this route, because going down through this hole is actually quite a bit faster. But here's a Hippo. So you want to go right here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, same thing here. And it's a very, very similar Hippo to the other map, Outpost. And there you go, you're done. It's that easy. Obviously, this isn't perfect, but yeah. And I know I did mention this thing right here before, but what it's actually called is a ribbon. A ribbon is the bottom part of a Hippo that makes it harder to block into. The next map I'm going to be doing is called Glacier. It's a nice map. So you could see this map right here. Once again, like I said, nice map. It's very easy. You just want to go 1, 2, 3, just like this. And just like this. Here's me doing it quick. And also, what I'd recommend doing sometimes, if you have time to, just block off these sides here. Because your opponent can actually go up the stairs, and that really defeats the whole purpose of the hippo. This, however, is optional, but once again, it does obviously make it a lot harder for your opponent to get by. And yeah, here's a full hippo for this map. The next map, and also the last scrim map that we're going to be doing, is called Sorcery. So you can see, just drop here, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you want to look at this block right here, and yeah, like this block, and then make your ribbon, and that's it. It's very simple, actually. This is one of the easiest maps to actually hippo on, believe it or not. Yeah, look how fast that was. Now we're actually done with all the scrim maps, which are basically the most popular maps to play on. And now we're going to be moving on to the less popular non-scrim maps, starting off with the beach map. So this one's actually a bit tricky to hippo on. We want to go here and aim at this block right here. See this? You got it, and then just like this. Once again, obviously you gotta create your ribbon. And that's really it. It's that easy. I'll do it again, quickly though. Obviously, when you're doing it quickly, you do have a few mess-ups, but it looks good enough. Next, I'm going to be moving on to the Cherry Blossom map. People just like to call it the pink map, but yeah. This map is very, very, very easy to hippo on. It's only one hippo too, so it's a lot quicker. Just 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then here, here, and then make your ribbon. Very, very quick. Here's me doing it quickly. Next map I'm going to be doing is called Spaceship map. It's a weird and a very small map, actually. So this map, all you want to do, actually, is just go here, here, block up this, and you can create your ribbon, but also, a little thing you can do in this map, not only you do the normal hippo like this, but also you make it triple layered, because it is a very small map, and you actually do have the time to do that. Once again, obviously, don't forget your ribbon. Here's me doing the double layered and triple layered quickly. And here are the two hippos. The next map that I'm going to be doing is called Autumn. It's an autumn themed map, of course. This one is quite easy to hippo on. All you want to do, boom, 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 boom. Get here, then in here, here, create your ribbon, and that's it. But actually, there is another entrance. It's through the bottom. So what you want to do to hippo this, just go here, here, and then cover this up. But you also want to do double layer. If you don't think that you need the bottom layer, let me show you how easy it is to get in. Yeah, just like that. Now compare this to when there is a bottom layer, and it's a lot harder, as you see. You have to mine in, and then you can actually get in. And also, an additional thing that you could do, once again, is just cover the stairs here. Get these covered, and this does take a bit, so I'd really only recommend doing this if you're in like trios or even quads or something, because you do have that time to get a very strong hippo, and it matters a lot more. Here's the full hippo. Now moving on to the sand map. Once again, also a very small map. This one is a bit interesting to hippo on. Very similar to Spaceship map, where you do this. Then make your ribbon. Same thing goes for the other side. But there's actually a middle to worry about too. Thankfully, this one is very easy. You just have to do this, then this, and then also finally lastly. Then also, once again, you could do this ribbon, although you don't exactly have to, but it does help, of course. Now moving on to the last map that I actually know the name of, which is Brick. By the way, quick note, this one does actually pass off as a scrim map quite a bit because of how it's structured. So, if you play this for a scrim, some people say it's okay, some people won't, but in my opinion, this is a scrim map. Here's how you do the hippo. Here's me doing it quickly. And here are the hippos. This one you can do this to the middle, just block it off, but it's really not very useful. It's just more of a waste of time to do this. Moving on to the maps that I actually don't know the name of, so I'll just put a picture of it on screen. So yeah, I'm not actually sure the name of this one, but it will show up on screen. So this hippo is actually very similar to the sand one. You just do this, 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 make the ribbon, and obviously you could do that on the other side. By the way, if you miss some blocks here, it's usually okay. You could just mine a block, or you could literally just skip it. Now moving on to the middle hippo, where you want to place a block here, 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 here. And then you look up, go back, and then fill in this place. Just like that. And also, let me introduce you to a new term called full hippoing. All the optional things that I showed you before is part of a full hippo. See, in order to full hippo on this map, you have to block up the sides here. You really don't need to do it, but it just serves as extra protection, and like stated earlier, it's good in multiplayer games usually, like trios or even quads. And this is what the full hippo looks like on this map. You could see the sides here, but obviously you don't need them, they just help. Now onto another map that I actually just don't know the name of. This map's not that hard to hippo on. You just do boom boom, like this, in the center here, and then do your ribbon. Then for the sides, it's very similar to the beach map where you want to go to the side, aim at this block, back up, get these, and then get the center here. Get your ribbon. Same thing over here, but quickly. Obviously not that good, but here's what the hippo looks like. Now onto the rocky looking map. I'll show a picture of it on screen, and this is actually one of the maps that you don't want a hippo. See, you can do a hippo on it, but it's really a big waste of time here. You could see this takes so long, and it's just not good to do. If you really think that you have time and think that you should and need it in trios or quads, then go for it, but in solos, hippoing this middle area is just a huge waste of time. But if you do want to do it, here's what it looks like. Now onto a map that you should literally never hippo. Also, here's the name and the image. So, let's say you have a hippo on this map. Now, you'll immediately notice that right in front of you is obviously covered. But here's where the problem is. So, let's say you're trying to get in. You get here, you block in, and then, I'm not sure if you do realize, but it's very hard to actually fall down from here. Especially because if your opponent goes through, blocks it up, yeah, you're not going to be able to fall down. As you could see here, you're just completely blocked up. And then you're probably going to have to get a bit lucky. Also, if you do somehow have a hippo on this map and your teammates block this up, you're very cooked, obviously, because now you actually can't get down. And your opponents could just, yeah, so that's why you actually never want to hippo on this map. Okay, that will actually be it for the video. I covered every single map in the entire game. And also, if you're wondering where the house map was, it was a map that came out in around summertime, but it did actually end up completely getting removed from the game. I believe it was removed along with the cave basic fight map, but yeah. So yeah, that'll be the entire video. If you enjoyed and you found this helpful, please like, please subscribe, and maybe even leave a comment, hit the notification bell. That will be it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.